Hello to all of my peeps. It's so good to see you here today from my chair. Episode 186. Greetings to you from Lake Sinclair in Eatonton, Georgia. This is our annual vacation edition. I'm actually on the lake today, not in the boat. I know, something totally different, and I'll explain it after a while. And but let's talk. Let's talk about our topic for a little bit. Last week we talked about Paul in Acts chapter 20. He's like, there's a lot going on, and I'm not sure what's next. It's not knowing the things that shall befall me. But he did know that pain was awaiting him. Bonds and afflictions is what it said. We said last week that many times the expectation of future pain sabotages our current moments of enjoyment. Basically, it's robbing us of our joy. Last week we said how. So we did number one, by hating the fact that I'm thinking about such things in the middle of having fun. I hate it. So what do? I retreat and I pout. And I told us last week that's not helping anything. That's not helping solve the problem. So for today, and it's the reason that I am videoing today where I'm videoing it this week, I wanted you to see one of our spaces of great joy and of great enjoyment. This is a towable. We call it a raft or a tube. It's more of a raft, but it's a towable. This is also a wonderful place of great enjoyment, but I'll just be honest with you, it's also a space of great pain, of great pain. And this right here could rob my joy. How, Miss Edge? Okay, number two, let me give it to you. By feeling the pain of the pain before the pain ever happens. Let me illustrate, okay, using this. There are three ways that we ride this. First of all, what my mother-in-law, what Nana always called putt-putting. We putt-putt. We just get on and we chill. We ride the back of the boat, really no waves or anything, nothing really bad, nothing hard. We just chill, okay? Then there's a second way, and it's a little faster. So you go like this. You go a little faster, a little faster. And so we get going a little bit, and my hunka burning love is driving the boat, or my father-in-law's driving the boat. And you got to hold on a little bit. You got to hold on because you're gonna hit some waves. You're gonna hit some. But then there's a third way, and it's called this: throw me off. That's this. You do this sign right here, and the person driving the boat, they're going to make some loop-de-loops, and you're going to hit some waves like you ain't never hit. And their goal is to knock you off. Throw me off. That's what this one is. When I ride by myself, I'm at a 1 where we just putt-putting, or a 2, a little bit faster, and I gauge it myself. But when my handsome fella gets on, and the moment that he gets on, it's a 3. It's a wow, throw me off, throw us off, Dad, throw us off, Paje, throw us off. And so yesterday afternoon, literally, seriously, no joke, yesterday afternoon, I rode alone for a while. And there was a space when I was riding by myself where the pain of the pain to come was trying to sabotage my current fun. You say, what are you talking about? I knew that my handsome fella was going to ride with me. He was going to want to ride. We was going to ride together, and it was going to hurt. Look, getting thrown off of this tube, of this raft, hitting a wave at 3,500 RPMs. I'm 49 and a half, and I'm a big old girl with some back issues. It's going to be painful, but the prospect of that future pain did not have to be lived in and felt before time to feel it. You understand what I'm talking about? So I'm enjoying myself at a little bit faster, but I knew when he was going to get on, we's going to do this. So rather than, it started to sabotage where I was in the current moment. So then your joy is being stolen before you're feeling the pain when there's no pain to feel. You're grieving the loss when they're sitting right in front of you. You're dreading the decision when there is no decision to make yet. I'm stressing about my whole world changing when my whole world is sitting right in front of me enjoying life together. We feel pain before it's time to feel it. So then living and feeling the pain before it ever comes, watch, it zaps my joy of the current moment. And that's exactly yesterday what it was seeking to do. So yesterday, I would walk you through it for a minute. Oh my goodness, my handsome fella, just as planned, he gets on with me, and real quick, he gives his dad this: throw us off. And I'm like, oh my goodness, taking a deep breath, knowing what is to come. And on purpose, I decided to enjoy the moments on the lake, on the raft, with my boy, and not worry about the waves that I couldn't see. Not worrying about being thrown off, or the aches and the pains before I needed to worry about it and before they were felt. So you'll never guess what happened. You'll never guess. My man, my hunka burning love, he got to going 3,500, 3,800 RPMs, and he started slinging us and hitting the waves. We was riding fast, and all of a sudden we go to the right side of the boat, and we hit the waves, and Caleb's trying to keep me in, and while he's trying to keep me in, he tips over and flies off of the right side of this right here of our raft, and he just falls, he just goes, and I'm just standing here holding on, like, oh my goodness, I didn't fall. He's the one that fell. Yeah, he was trying to keep me in, no joke, and he did. It was successful. But honestly, it was epic. It was an epic moment yesterday. It was so amazing. He got back on, and guess what? We did it again. Sling us off, Dad, sling us off. We tossed and hit waves for another almost an hour. Bottom line, I had the most amazing 2 hours on the raft with my boy, not feeling the pain of the waves before they ever hit, just feeling them as they came. But feeling those before they got here would have made it so much harder and so much more difficult. Feeling the aches and the pains of being thrown off before I was ever thrown off. Do you realize how much time and energy that would have wasted because I never got thrown off? I actually threw myself off at the end. I'm like, I'm ready to get in the lake. So I got myself off of it. Watch, here's the point today. We waste a lot of time and life and energy preparing for pain that never comes or is far less than we thought it would be. I'm just saying. Paul said this, but none of these things move me. What did he mean? And we'll discuss it later. But he says, I'm still going to do what God wants me to do for today with great confidence that God will help me when I get there. Don't forget Lydia at 11 in her journey to remain cancer-free. We're going to go ride some. Now go be amazing today.